really helped us scale.
So we do not lose heart. Though our outer self is wasting away, our inner self is being renewed day by day. For this light momentary affliction is preparing for us an eternal weight of glory beyond all comparison. As we look not to the things that are seen, but to the things that are unseen. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to his power that is at work within us. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. Jesus looked at them and said, "With man it is impossible, but not with God. For all things are possible with God." For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Do not conform any longer to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. Therefore I urge you, brothers, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as living sacrifices, holy and pleasing to God. This is your spiritual act of worship.
Go placidly, amid the noise and the haste, and remember what peace there may be, in silence, as far as possible without surrender. Be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even to the dull and the ignorant. They, too, have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexatious to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain or bitter. For always, there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements, as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career. However humble, it is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere, life is full of heroism. Be yourself. Especially, do not feign affection, neither be cynical about love. For in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune. But do not distress yourself with dark imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt, the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive him to be, and whatever your labors and aspirations. In the noisy confusion of life, keep peace in your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be cheerful. Strive to be happy.
Is there something you need? I don't know. I don't have a sixth sense for when you need help. You're gonna have to vocalize it. No, it's fine. I can work.
If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves, to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to, broken and stoop, and build them up with worn out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose, and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone. And so, hold on when there is nothing in you except the will, which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And which is more, you'll be a man, my son. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, work day and night for it, give up your time and your peace and your sleep for it, if only desire of it makes you quite mad enough never to tire of it, makes you hold all other things tawdry and cheap for it. If life seems all empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and you dream is about it, if gladly you'll sweat for it, fret for it, plan for it, lose all your terror of God or man for it, if you'll simply go after that thing that you want with all your capacity, strength, and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, stern pertinacity. If neither cold poverty, famished, and gaunt, nor sickness, nor pain of body and brain can turn you away from the thing that you want, if dogged and grim you besiege and beset it, you'll get it.
A house or a laptop? Which one do you think is worth more? Well, definitely not the house, because it not only costs millions to buy, but you also have to pay thousands to maintain it every month. What if I told you that I've made over $80 million all from something called digital real estate on
It is the power of the mind to be unconquerable. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke it any moment. Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. He who fears death will never do anything worth of a man who is alive. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. Until we have begun to go without them, we fail to realize how unnecessary many things are. We've been using them, not because we needed them, but because we had them. The things you think about determine the quality of your mind. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Hang on to your youthful enthusiasms. You'll be able to use them better when you're older. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life. Don't lose the day in expectation of the night, and the night in fear of the dawn. A wise man is content with his lot, whatever it may be, without wishing for what he has not. The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Just keep in mind, the more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. The tranquility that comes when you stop caring what they say, or think, or do, only what you do. It does not matter what you bear, but how you bear it. To be calm is the highest achievement of the self. Self-control is strength. Right thought is mastery. Calmness is power. Man conquers the world by conquering himself.